Hi, Tamerla's Testimonials here. I haven't been on in a while, but I'm getting back into the low carb again. And I wanted to use my Ninja Foodi, which is a great utensil. All these recipes that I'm going to show you for little low carb snacks, sweet and savory, can be utilized in your oven as well. I would adjust the temperature just a little bit and then watch it in your oven, but this has a lid that you can open up and see what's going on, so it makes it perfect. But one of the things I have learned is that I miss my carbs, I miss my crackers, I miss my chips. So I have come up with an alternative, and I'm using Mission low carb tortillas, and there are four net carbs per tortilla, 4 per tortilla. So anyways, what I have found is that I can make them sweet. So I'm going to use some with some Truvia and some cinnamon. And then I'm also going to do some with nacho cheese seasoning. So I found it as a popcorn seasoning, and it has 0 carbs. So we're going to go ahead and try that one first. And I'm going to take my tortilla. I'm going to spray it with a little, I can't believe it's not butter. And then I'm just going to take my nacho cheese seasoning. Sprinkle it on top. There you go. I'm going to place it in the Ninja Foodi. And I'm really bad at this whole videotaping thing. I'm so new to it. Forgive me, but at least you're getting some of the recipes. I've had so many people tell me, hey, what are you doing? So there's that. And then I'm going to place it on, there we go. I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to put it on air crisp. I'm going to bump the temp down to 345 because you don't want it too hot. And then the time, we'll just go ahead and set it at 5 minutes and hit the start button. What's awesome again is that you can lift this lid and see what's going on in between things. So we'll see what happens there. See you in a few minutes, and we'll let you know how the nacho cheese tamaritos turned out. Regardless, I'm missing my snacks, so these will be good for dipping in, cream cheese dips or guacamole or anything low carb to keep me satisfied. Okay, so I lifted the lid. Awesome feature on this thing. And I noticed that it's getting a little brown on the top. So I think I'm just going to flip it and let it air fry on the top and see what happens there. Just giving you my little tips and tricks. And that was absolutely perfect. I'm so glad I did that. Because now hear that? It's all crispy. So this is going to be perfect for me just to cut into little triangles and use as dipping for chips. I mean, it's hard. I don't know if you can hear that. Okay, so now we'll move on to the cinnamon one. Cinnamon sugar. And what I plan on doing is taking the tortilla, and I'm going to spray it with, again, the I can't believe it's not butter, because there's no carbs in this. I'm going to take my Truvia. I'm not even using the whole packet. Grab my cinnamon. I'm not really a sweet kind of person. I mean, I like cinnamon. I love cinnamon, actually. I love anything with cinnamon if it's going to be a sweet dish. But we'll place that in the Ninja. Gonna put the lid down. I'm going to hit my start button, hit my air crisp. I'm going to, come on now, put it back to 360. Oh, sorry. Put it back to 5 minutes. Hit start. And see you back in a minute. I'll obviously flip it in a little bit so that you can see how it crisps on both sides. And I'm pretty happy with these. I mean, well, I haven't seen this one, but I'm pretty happy with the nacho ones. And then I'll show you both plated in a little bit. Okay, so I noticed with the cinnamon and sugar one, obviously sugar is going to caramelize quicker than nacho cheese stuff is. And I've noticed that the cinnamon and the sugar are getting a little brown. So I think I'm going to flip it really quickly and probably lessen the time. But as you can see, it's stiff. Let's flip it over and get that top one, or the top portion of it, crisp just a little bit more, and I'll be back. Okay, so when I flipped that, I did that at 2 minutes. And now it's getting ready to go down. We're down to 18 seconds, 17. I'm sure I can open it up now and just see what happens. We're down just a few little seconds. And here is the bottom. Woo! It was hot. And it still didn't burn the cinnamon too much. So now, whew, okay, I'm gonna have to change this. But you can hear that it's completely crispy on both sides. So I'm gonna cut them up and I will plate them up and then show you how it is. I'm excited. Somebody's calling. And as no chip is the same, this is what they look like. Whoop, I don't want to tip them. But the nacho is on top. Whoop. And the cinnamon and sugar is on the bottom. I love when I get a chip and it's got like the puffiness in it. So that's the cinnamon and sugar. And this is the nacho. So now I'm going to give them a little taste test. I should probably do, yeah. Sugar before salt. These are going to be satisfying for my little, when I need my crispy and when I need my dessert flavors. Now I'm going to go ahead and taste the nacho cheese one. This is going to be so good. I won't even need dip. So, low carb or not, Ninja Foodi or not, you can do these in the oven. Literally just change your settings to your oven and sprinkle on some whatever seasonings you want. But those Mission Carb tortillas are going to be fabulous for snacking and satisfying those sweet and salty cravings. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I will talk to you soon, and thank you. Have a peaceful day.